They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Alabama's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And Kirk, when you talk about this offense, your eye goes right away to this wide receiver who really is a generational talent.
Well, he's just a difference maker. Anytime you can get him matched up one-on-one, you're going to try to get him the football as often as you can and see how many touchdowns he can put up on the board.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. He'll hand it off. And they bring him down right at the 20. Here's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in this opening possession. To throw, it's Simpson. Pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Punt team ready to boot it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So Missouri's offense out there for their first possession. And Kirk, how cool is this matchup? You got an elite quarterback. We talked to him about the opportunity to face a corner on the other side who's just as elite.
You know, anytime that you're a corner and you consider yourself the best in the country, there's no better opportunity than going up against one of the top quarterbacks in the country. Let's see who can step up and show that they're the better player.
They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
And out comes the field goal unit. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. He knocks it through with confidence. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gain on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now. Back to Simpson. Looking for a man deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. QB decides to keep it here. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Can he make it to the marker? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He'll call for the fair catch here. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Play action here on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They stop and buck. This offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Takes off in a bootleg. Short pass finds the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Hardy. It's a solid gain to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. And Kirk gets Missouri with the lead here. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And he'll set up to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Hardy. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
We'll see if they can get their first touchdown of the day after settling for 3 on their first drive. 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He was on target the first time. This is a chip shot from this 23 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and then at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And there's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Cardi. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Hand off to the single back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking right. This one caught. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Trying the run, it's Hardy. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Mizzou.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
See if they can convert the point after.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
A completion sets up a second down play. He's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
Looking deep on the scramble. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. See if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pass here on second down. That's caught. It's Williams. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And he's got it from 58 yards away, never in doubt. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half.
Set to kick this one away.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Throwing off play action. Grab down the middle. It's Hardy. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
High completion, good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That's reeled in. It's Hardy.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Looking for some space. It's Hardy. He's got the 1st and still going. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Runs through the defender. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Bringing pressure. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up.
Chris, I just wonder how many times can this defense keep making plays to keep this team in this football game. They're just not getting a lot of help from their own offense. A nice job again stepping up on this 3rd down. Interesting call here on 4th down to see if they'll get a chance to make another play to give their own offense good field position.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. There's the handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. Nice throw, caught for a completion. That's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
He keeps it. QB draw.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it, brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. The sure hands, it's Horton. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback still with the football. Slides to avoid the big hit.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
And Kirk gets Missouri with the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. Sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Off with RPO, the quarterback looks to his right, and he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Looking to pass, it's Simpson. Wide open downfield. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. With the catch, it's Miller. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
He's knocked down.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Here we go, fourth quarter. They've cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Extra point try coming now.
For the extra point.
PAT is good, so the deficit now just 3, 13-10.
That makes the score Missouri 13.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
31. Set to advance on the football.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Catch made over the middle. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the wideout goes in motion. That's a design quarterback keeper. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A solid run, good for first down yardage. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Harris. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's Manning. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback just kneels down. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. They look to throw it here on second down. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
And the quarterback will take a knee. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.